Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne. I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. I'm out on my deck. Yay! So I have put together this little tiny folio that can be used in a journal or whatever, or just, given as a gift. There is no decoration on this yet. This is just my prototype. We're going to make one together. We're going to decorate it together, all that fun stuff. So this is using a one sheet. This is quite large, of 11 by 16 and 3/8 premium analysis pad. I think I got this at Walmart. Can't remember, but I'm pretty sure. So this is large, so that's what this is. That is the base of this. I thought that was something that's easy enough for the majority of you to be able to lay your hands on. So 11 by 16 and, what did I say? 11 by 16 and 3/8. So that's what you look for. Okay, let me move some of this stuff so I can open this. So just no decoration on this. We're gonna decorate one together, not this one, but another one. So it opens like this. There's a side tuck here. This is a flap that you can decorate. You can decorate here, you can decorate here, you can decorate here. Open it up, pocket here, pocket here. So that's this. And then the back, I don't have anything on it. I just have it kind of plain. So let's get started and let's make one of these. Now, I don't have any sort of specific measurements. I kind of fold it like I cook with my heart, where it feels right to me. Oops, I don't want that. Let me get another one. I'll use that one for something else. There we go. Okay. So the first thing I did is I held it upside down and I folded up this pocket. I folded it approximately that much. I'll give you measurements in a second. All I look to see is this straight here and is this straight here. I know this is bigger than what my camera lens is getting in. So hold on, this is 3 3/4, almost 4 inches folded up. Now I decided that I wanted to have like a side, that's too much, to have, let's give it a little bit of a curl here. I wanted to have a side tuck. Yep, it's about the same. And that measures at 2 inches, I think. Yeah, 2 inches, this much. I'm gonna come in and cut all this off, don't worry. It's gonna be folded. I'm not worried about that. I want to put a little bit of a curl in this, so I just run my nail just right here, right along this fold line. It makes everything fold easier. Fold this, fold this. So let me show you on this one. We folded this in and we folded this. So I'm not pressing anything down. I'm just holding it. That works for me. Approximately about 5 inches right here. Okay, now I need to come in and cut this out. This is going to be that little flap All right, not perfect cutting. Let me fix that. Terrible cutting. Nowhere near perfect cutting. All right. Perfect-ish. Before I do anything, I want to do the notch holes right here. And even that out a little bit. I'm just gonna redo this one. There, okay. And then I'm gonna do one right here on this side thing. Side corner tuck. Okay, so I have this so far. So this, and then this. Now, this is the piece we just cut off. What I'm going to do, well, let me show you on this one. I folded it over right here and turned it into a little flap right there. So, don't glue this down yet. Let's see, let's take this edge that I'm not whacked about. Right there. Let's get my double-sided tape right here. I know, I haven't creased it yet. There. Give this a nice press so this comes off better. All right, get that out of the way. I can hear these crazy motorcycle people driving in the distance. I don't know if you can hear them. Drives me insane. They drive like maniacs. So I need to make sure, number one, I'm putting it under the pocket. Number two, I am fully moving it over the, I'm using double-sided tape. You can use glue if you want. Yeah, all that's fully stuck. Fold this, so this becomes the flap. Ta-da! Now we can come in and glue here and glue here with my double-sided tape. I keep meaning to fill up my glue dispenser out here, and that hasn't happened, obviously. Okay. Not totally on the edge, but that's okay. I don't need it to be. Make sure this fold is nice, and then I push this over, push this over. There we go. I am not gonna put anything right here. You can if you would like. So, oh, I need to glue this right here for my side flap. My side tuck. Just roll that little bit of tape in. There. Okay, let's fold this over. So there's my side tuck right there. Pocket, pocket, flap. Nice. Cover. Now, let me see if I have my corner rounder. And I do. And I have my ink, so we can edge it all too. Okay. I just want to correct this right here. Yeah. I like that better. No, not gonna fit there. This might not fit. Come on, why don't you fit? No. All right, we're not doing corner rounders because it doesn't fit on this one. You can corner round yours. I don't have my other corner rounder out here. All right, but we are gonna do the brown edging. Now I have a whole bunch of books and papers out here that I'm gonna decorate this with. Stickers, all that fun stuff. And where is it? I found these. And even better, I found one to give to my mom. My mom can't find hers. So I found two. She's watching. She'll know. So she'll be all excited. That's one of her favorite Tim Holtz ones, is that snapshots. Of course, I should have edged all this before I glued it. But why would I do it in that order? This is just my prototype. Tons of edging to do. And it's windy. I've been so busy with all this house baloney going on. So my latest update is I needed a new bathroom, full new bathroom. Full. It had to be gutted. It was gutted. My friend came from Mississippi, helped me out. Fantastic. And so I needed a new vanity, a new toilet. And if I didn't tell you, it's one of those raised up toilets. And I'm short. I am Edith Ann on this toilet. If you don't know Edith Ann, look it up. It's me. My feet dangle. It's so funny. Or it's not funny, but it's funny. 5'2". I mean, I'm not that short. I'm short, but I'm not that short. So luckily, I own a squatty potty. If you don't know what that is, look that commercial up because that's hysterical. So I've been trying to wash it and get it, you know, good. So we will be using the squatty potty. So it had new floors, new walls, new everything, new subfloors, new everything. My bathroom had to be 100% gutted. We're gonna let that go. And then in the meantime, I need a new refrigerator. I need a new couch and chair because they're so old they collapsed. haven't had a new oven since the 80s. This oven is original to the house. It's from the 80s. And my dishwasher hasn't worked in 12 years. I'm the dishwasher. Had the guy come out to look at my furnace, to clean it, get it started. He tells me I need a new furnace and a new K1 tank. Those are $10,000 right there for that combo. Had to have major repairs done on my car about 2 weeks ago. So, yeah. Yeah. Can we just say we're thankful that my mom helps with all of it. All of it. Oh my goodness. And my son helped with, you know, the physical part stuff too. So my new refrigerator is getting delivered next Friday. So excited, but that ended up being, because I was going to get, because this is a holiday weekend, I was going to get the combo. The fridge, the fridge, the oven, and the dishwasher. But now that I need this furnace baloney, ugh, not happy. Need to sell a lot of jewelry at this fair coming up. A ton. Okay, we have some of these. So I like this one for the front. So yeah. I have not had 2 seconds to sit and do a whole bunch of videos ahead of time, which is typically what I do, because my son and I have been going around looking at refrigerators, looking at the, I have some of this paper too, looking at, we have a place called the Restore, which people donate couches and stuff, you know, if they don't want them. So we went there. We also were looking at some bathroom fixture stuff because we have to do a lot of painting in the bathroom as well, because I had to get new. He took half the walls down because he didn't have time to do the full wall because he was only here for a short amount of time. He has a whole life in Mississippi he had to get back to. So, anyways, that was that. And then, so we're looking for all these things, new couches, new all this stuff, you know, and we're sitting in all of them because they're all uncomfortable. Like, they might look nice, but, I mean, I think my son and I sat in like 20 of them in the store yesterday. And he's just as decisive as I am. He's like, nope, 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 nope. I'm like, I agree. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't even show you. I'm cutting up this book. Encyclopedia of Houseplants. Beautiful pictures in it. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of exciting on one hand, but I am having sticker shock. Massive sticker shock. I do not like to spend this type of money, especially all at once. Oh my gosh, it's like everything is hitting at once. I am doing clearings and then some. Ugh. The good news is, you know, everything will last hopefully another 20, 30 years, you know? We'll see. Oy. I wanted some book page too. Let me grab. Here it is. This is that old crinkly book. The fragile book. Oh, what's that? Oh, let's do some of that. So anyways, huge, mega shout out to my mom for helping. Because let me tell you, I could not have done all of this. Ugh. And I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people do it. Especially with everything hitting all at once. Just, oh my gosh. I think that's kind of too much. Let's just do plain book right there. Plain book page right there. Just it's overwhelming, let me tell you. Is this 2 pages? Oh, it is 2 pages. And I've been only buying like the necessities for food because my refrigerator is just, it's been terrible for a long time. And I've really been eking it out. And my best friend is like, will you please get a new refrigerator? She's like, this is ridiculous. Like, yes, I fully agree with you. Bought the refrigerator yesterday. Oh, here's my other thing. I went in, bought the refrigerator yesterday. You're hearing all the tea today. Bought the refrigerator yesterday. Killed me to pay these prices. But it is that holiday weekend here. So, was it Labor Day? So we're getting like big discounts because of that. So, okay, I was good with that. I've never had stainless steel fridge or any of that stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's get stainless. And then when I eventually get a new stove, a new, you know, all that other new stuff, I'll just get stainless. Okay, got stainless. Left the store. We went probably 45 minutes away. Went to a Goodwill because I'm trying to find different things for my bathroom. Different pieces and stuff, furniture kind of stuff that I need for in there. So we went to the Goodwill. And the guy calls me, the refrigerator guy calls me. The stainless steel one is hugely back ordered. I didn't realize it. You can either get white or black. I don't want white or black. I wanted stainless. I'm like, how far delayed is it? He's like, I can't even guarantee it's going to be in within X amount of weeks. I wasn't happy. But my son is like, just get the white one. We really need it. And he's 100% right. So I did. I got the white one. Good news. That one was $30 cheaper. So they owed me $30. So I went in today, got my $30. I keep like a little caddy in my pocketbook because I buy like my mom's groceries or, you know, whatever. So I just put it right back in that little wallet I have of her stuff so I can keep track of everything. So I was like, all right, well, I suppose I should be thankful. I got $30 back, but on one hand, I was like, big deal. I wanted stainless steel. I've never had it. So, all right, well, that's what I got. I'm just happy to have a refrigerator. So, I mean, I really shouldn't be complaining because I need a refrigerator. So my freezer got completely cleaned out. My friend was here. He helped me with that too. Like, unbelievable. So, see, I want to make some things to tuck in here. And I wanted to see, oh yeah, those will fit there. Yep. So my refrigerator part, the actual refrigerator hasn't gotten cleaned out yet, but I've been slowly doing that. Where did I put my, I just had it. My little sponge. Oh, right in front of me. So I'm slowly doing the refrigerator because they're delivering it next week. So by the time I get to next week, I'll have everything emptied out of it. And my dumpster is overflowing yet again, so they need to come in, empty that again. Ay, ay, ay. And luckily the dumpster people are nice. And oh, and I need insulation under the house too. So I'm gonna have to find somebody who will actually call you back to come in and do that. My friend couldn't do it while he was here because it was so wet. And I've been drying it out. Like I have a huge big box fan that's just been running around the clock under my house. So hopefully, and before he left, he checked it and he said it was just incredibly, hugely improved compared to what it was before. Very happy about that. So, I mean, I'm slowly getting there. And my son, my mom, who apparently had some major head injury that I didn't know of, found out my son wanted to buy this truck. He wanted a K truck. So if you're into like the Japanese K trucks, he's obsessed. Oh, I forgot to put glue on this. He's obsessed with these K trucks. So she's like, here, I'll give you some of the money to go get the K truck. She didn't tell him. She didn't tell me. She told me after. She's like, you should have seen his face. He just lit up. He was so happy I gave him the money to get that. Well, I'm like, okay. He's really wanted one, but he couldn't buy it because in this state of Maine, you cannot register them for the road. It's a right-hand drive instead of a left-hand drive, and the state of Maine frowns upon that. So my son was hugely upset. So he ended up getting a small, I think it's a Toyota Tacoma. He's into car stuff. So he has that. But it's a two-wheel drive. It's not a four-wheel drive, but it gets really good gas mileage, so he's all excited about that. So he says, the plan is, I am going to drive that when it's not snowing, and when it is snowing, I'm going to drive my Audi, because the Audi is fantastic in the winter. And he repairs all these things. He knows how to do all that. So he's skilled, you know. Doesn't help me, but he helps him. So we've been driving around in the truck. He's loving the truck, loving it. So happy that my mom gave him the money for that. And now I need her to help me with even more stuff. And we didn't think it was going to be this bad. I'm hoping it's not gonna be this bad because, you know, I know my resources, like the Restore or the Goodwill or, you know, that type of thing. And there's a local furniture store here that has like a dented, scratched room. I call it like the swill bucket kind of room for the for the furniture. So hopefully we can get something cheap furniture wise and still be good. Because I have major allergies, I am so nervous to buy like a used couch, because if somebody has cats, I'm highly allergic. If somebody smokes, I'm highly allergic. If somebody uses those Glade plug-in things of death, that can kill me. It's horrible. So the other chemicals that are already on the products to begin with are bad enough. And I'm gonna have to sort of off-gas all those things to begin with. I don't want this to be a complaining video. So We looked at Costco's too, because I go to Costco's. And they had a couple couches that came in like 2 or 3 boxes. You know, it's all packed up in boxes. And my son's like, I have the truck. I can carry all this for you in the truck. Of course you can. Can't like physically lift it, but sure, you got a truck. So one of the guys that works at the dump where he used to work and he wanted to work hired him to come and help him like remove brush and stuff at his house because now he has the truck. So that's going to be a little bit of an ongoing job, like a side job. I want to just tuck. Oh, because I put the tape there, it's not tucking. Oh yeah, it will. I'll cut a little here. So luckily the truck is slowly starting to pay for itself. And yesterday we went and talked to a lady about insurance. So he's learning how to do all these sort of adult things on his own. I went with him though, but well, that's pretty, but well, we're gonna cover it. So he's learning life skills, you know? So I'm happy about that. I'm happy he's happy. He loves the new truck. Super, super happy. Put an application in to another place for work. We're hopeful. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That's not straight, but that's all right. I just wanted to kind of tuck something in. I don't know, I might do something there too. So that's like the saga. That's the tea that's going on around here. I'm telling you, it's always something. It's always something. And when I went today to get my money back, I was looking at this amazing stove, like this amazing oven. It goes up to 750, we do Fahrenheit here, 750 degrees Fahrenheit. Now most go up to like 450. So this went up to 750 because it's also a pizza oven as well as a regular oven. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. How amazing. I was enamored, to say the least, with that. I was just... I'll just do that. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen such a thing. And it was brand new to the store. He says, you're the first person even looking at it. It was a flat top. I don't really care for flat tops. But, whew, was that pizza oven functionality pretty darn cool. And it was, the actual oven had 15 oven features. It could do like 15 different types of things. This isn't straight. It's never straight. I can't cut straight. You know, I watch Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah and she cuts things straight. I'm amazed. Or thereabouts. Straight-ish. Okay, we're gonna call that straight. So, yeah. I'm looking at this oven and I'm like, that's the price of a new couch. So, yeah. I need a couch. I don't need an oven. I have this amazing toaster oven that I use. I use my stovetop. Whoops. Isn't sticking. I use my stovetop and then the internal part, this isn't gonna stick. I use my toaster oven because I don't have to bend over. My toaster oven is on my counter, so it's handicap friendly for me because I can't bend over and then pick something heavy up because I burn myself. I used to permanently have like scars here and here and here and here because I kept burning myself. Even when I would wear the mitts, some of the mitts, when they moved, that's where I would get burnt because I can't feel it inside on the racks and stuff. I hear it sizzle, which I know is gross. I hear it before I feel it. And that's not safe. I want to decorate here. Let's do some of this. So I stopped using that type of oven a long time ago because for me to bend over, I have to maintain my balance, not drop what I'm picking up. You know, there's a lot that goes into that. It's not conducive for me. So I have this huge toaster oven that's bigger than a microwave on my counter. I use it daily. I love it. It's fantastic. Got it at Costco like a long time ago. Let's do this other piece here. So yeah, my saga. But my bathroom is stunningly beautiful. I am so happy. There are times I just want to bring a table and chair and sit in there and eat and enjoy it, which is totally not what you're supposed to do in a bathroom. I know it's kind of gross, but it's so pretty. It is so pretty in my bathroom now. I got the linoleum floor that looks like wood paneling. Oh, I love it. And he got everything for relatively cheap. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy that he was able to do it in like a week, which is completely unheard of. Happy I have good friends. Let's say that. Let's do this one. So, yay. Let's do this one. I like that. So things are coming along nicely. And my mom doesn't like this, but too bad. Too bad, too sad. I told her, I said, you're gonna have to move in. It's easier on my son and I if she's here. It's easier for us to be able to help her, and you know, she can still be like independent and watch TV and do all that stuff. I mean, she doesn't have to cook though. Like, that's the biggest thing. She's diabetic. Like, tell her she needs to move in. She's driving me nuts. I said, I'm giving you about a year, 2 years tops. And then I said, I think the best thing for you is to move in. I think it's truly going to be easier for her. She doesn't necessarily see it. And I get it. I mean, I get it. But this tape come apart. So that's part of why I'm trying to get everything fixed up too. I mean, it needs to be done. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely needs to be done. But if I can get it done and then she has someplace relatively nice to move into, that would be helpful. I mean, she has a nice house, don't get me wrong. But I think she needs a little bit more help. You know, I can make the meals and she doesn't have to do it. It'd be easier on her. She doesn't see it that way. So tell her. Because she's watching. So that's kind of my goal. And, you know, my son, I told him, you can stay here for as long as you want. You don't have to go anywhere. Because he is seeing the reality of the prices out there for like rent, and he's like, how do people afford it? I said, they don't. You either get married to somebody that has a really good job, you get a couple roommates, or you yourself get a really good job or a couple jobs. He's like, I can barely do what I got. I said, I know. People can't afford it, and that's the problem. So I told him he can stay for as long as he wants. There's nothing, you know. So that's part of the reason why I'm fixing things up too. So it's always accessible for him too. I wanted... Let's see if we can cut this one down. So, moving everybody in. And I mean, I always cook like the army's coming to town anyways, so it's not any different whatsoever. I wouldn't change at all how I'm cooking. I don't think she gets that. Like, I always cook extras. Always. You know, my son has Crohn's, and sometimes he can't eat the meal at mealtime. So, you know, whatever, put it in the fridge. And he'll eat it later. And sometimes he needs a couple things to eat later, even if he eats his meal. He eats when he's hungry. I've never made it to be a thing that he eats when the time is that he has to eat. That's not how we operate here, because that's not how it works for him and his body. So I always make extra. I always have it either in the fridge or the freezer. Oh, I had to get a new microwave. So when my son went to the hardware store with my friend, they just happened to pick up a microwave for me, because my son's like, hey, we need a microwave too, because that broke. So we got the new microwave cleaned last night, finally. It's all set up and everything. It's functioning great. So, you know, he has full access to anything. And my son is a really good cook too. Like, he has life skills. So he's capable of cooking. And a lot of times he'll get up and, you know, make himself breakfast or something. Doesn't make me breakfast, but he'll make breakfast. Whatever. That's fine. But hey, he has skills. So between the three of us, I mean, my mom is a good cook too. I mean, if she had the energy and wants to get up and cook, get up and cook. I don't care. I do the majority of her grocery shopping anyways. I mean, whatever. I don't see it as a big deal at all. I mean, where I'm in, it's kind of like a thing that, you know, the whole family sort of lives near each other or lives together. Ugh. Oh, whatever. I don't have a problem with it. I think my son prefers it too, actually. and my mom are close. My dad passed away quite a few years ago, and my son was super close with my dad, and he knows my mom needs a little bit of help now, as I do, you know. He mostly helps me. Sometimes I think he goes over and helps her, or is more willing to help her as opposed to me. I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm more able, which I am. I can't reach tall stuff. He helps me with that. And doesn't let me live it down. And I swear, now that I told everybody about this whole toilet thing in my friend group, me being Edith Ann, just my toes barely touch. It's funny. I mean, come on. It's funny. It's it's a handicap accessible toilet. Except if you're handicapped. Oh my gosh. It's one of those really high, tall toilets. I guess I never sat in one before. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. But it is funny. I mean, I'm the first to laugh at it. It is funny. All right, what did I forget here? So we have that. I didn't put anything on the back. I just want to do like one of those really pretty flower kind of pages on the back. If I have any big ones left. Well, that's pretty. So things are coming along nicely, but I have not had the ability to get videos done ahead of time, which is bothering me greatly. I enjoy sitting and getting my videos done. Is this going to fit? No. I think my son likes it when I go make my videos, because he's like, yeah, go make your videos. His way to get rid of me. Okay. Yeah, until it comes time to get like the couch he wants. Then he'll be my best buddy. We picked out a really nice couch that we both like. A really nice price that I don't like. And that's sort of going to be my top of the line sort of dream couch. So I'll sort of gauge other things by that one. So I'll see if I can get something cheaper, something comparable. Kind of like that dream oven, you know. There, I'm just going to leave that on the back. That's pretty. Okay, next thing that I want to do is I want to make things to tuck in these 3 spots here. All right, so I'm going to cut some of these things up. The other thing I can do is just let's see. These are going to be too long and too wide. So let's trim these, but I think I'm going to use these. like as a base. I'm going to trim off the top here. There. I like this side better. So life's moving right along, as it always does. I mean, I knew there was going to be a problem with that darn furnace. I knew it. And I wasn't trying to bring that energy in at all, but I was aware. I even told a few people, I'm like, there's going to be a problem with the furnace. You know, if I sort of acknowledge going in, I won't be as shocked. It's still shocking. It's still crappy, don't get me wrong. You know what, I think I'm going to just glue this to the back, and that can almost be like a journaling spot. Sort of. I don't know. It is, but it isn't. We're going to call it a journaling spot. So luckily I have that metaphysical fair coming up in a month. And I got so much jewelry I have to make for that. So when I get myself organized with that, we're going to start making a bunch of jewelry together. I'm hoping the money I make from that will buy me my new couch. I'm hoping. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Will that one fit there? Oh, look, it will. So that's kind of my, I guess, my goal. And we'll see. Actually, I hope I make double that, because there's multiple things I need to get. We'll see. It will just get figured out. Should we do another little one of those little flower cutouts? You know, I have stamps here. I've never even used them. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like this. Look at those. Those are cute. So, fingers crossed that we sort of get all this stuff rocking and rolling. And my son is going to be going to the show and doing readings. It's going to be his first time having a table himself to do readings. Years ago when I was on the radio, I used to do readings on the radio for people in 133 countries all around the world. And I interviewed my son many times on the radio. He was a little kid. He used to do readings for people on the radio as well. So he's gifted, he's capable. He's never had his own table. So this will be his first time. It's my friend's show. She is more than willing to work with him. And a lot of the people that are going to be going to this show know him. So they will be kind. People that used to come into my shop, they all knew my son. So it's kind of nice. So I said to him, because my son is very, very, very gifted. I said, all right, you're going to use cards, you're going to use crystals, you're going to use pendulums. How do you want to do your psychic readings? He's like, I'm going to use my intuition. I'm just going to be intuitive. He's like, if they have a picture of the person they're talking about, like, hey, is it going to work out with this person? Or whatever. He's like, that will be good. I'll be happy. Let me decorate these. Like, I'll be happy if they have a picture. I can go buy a picture. I said, yep, you're good with that. He's good at reading the energy. So that's his plan. That's all right. That's fair. So I'm lending him some of my big crystals to put on his table to be like a visual. We already bought him a tablecloth. He's kind of excited, I think. And I told him, I said, here's the deal. You're young, you're male, and you're handsome. These places are all women. It's going to be like shooting fish in a barrel. They're all going to flock to you. I swear that's why he's doing this show. Which, I mean, I don't care. That's fine. That's fair. So, I mean, he is good. It's not like he's not good. He is very good. He's very gifted. Oh, that's adorable. Look at that. So, fingers crossed for him. I think he's going to do quite well. I have slowly put the word out that he will be there. There's already people lining up that want readings with him. So, like, good for you, kid. I'm excited. Not passing the torch. I'm sharing the torch. Because he's capable. And I don't think he understands how capable he actually is. People used to come into the shop and get readings from him. I think mostly just to kind of support him when he was younger. He's capable. He doesn't need, like, charity work. He's capable of doing readings. And he's a Reiki 2 practitioner. So, he's capable all around. Okay, let's do that. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher. He's Reiki 2. And that's fine. If he wants more, he knows who he can talk to. Alrighty, this might be done. I didn't do like any dangle bits or any like side things. I might want to do a side thing. Do I want to do a side thing here? I do. I don't have all those punches out here. So let's cut one. There. That's not right. This is what I wanted. So I was talking to my son yesterday. I'm like, okay, how are you going to be doing your work at the show? You know, he's representing me. He's representing himself. But he's also representing my friend who's giving him the opportunity to be at this show. So I think he gets it, that this is a really cool opportunity for him. And one of our other friends, well, actually two of my other friends, was talking to him about it. Like, oh, wow, that's really good. You're going to do that show. It's a great show. Great people. It's a great opportunity. Have any of my little dangle bits here? I don't think. Let me see. Let me look in my bag over here. I don't see any, but I do have these. And we're going to go through and do a whole bunch of these. Should I do these? I don't know if I'm going to do those, but I am going to do these. Getting windy. I never get these straight. There, and these are washies. Just use up some of these pages in this book. Still not straight. But this one, I'm gonna put that right there. And this little flower one, we will put right there. I think my son is pulling in. There. Okay. Come on. This one's stuck. Oh, there it is. Using up a whole bunch of these. We'll do that one there. That one there. Tuck those back in. Okay, got those done. Got a little bit there. A little bit there. That one there. Put that one there. Oh, we'll use that whole sheet up. We have this last one to use this sheet up. Let's see. Okay. That's the back. Should we put any on the back? We'll do confidential. There. Okay. Now let me stand up so I can show you these. Move all my mess out of the way. Okay. So here's the front. I need this sticker here. Okay. Here's the front. Open it up. Here's a little side tuck. Open this up. Little flap. Open this up. There's a pocket where we have this. Didn't put any stickers there. We have this. If I had my punch out here, I'd be doing like more pull things on these, but for now, those are fine. Fold that in, fold that in, and there's that. That's our little tiny folio. Cool. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. And check out my website, www.elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. And take care and be free.